Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail with another edition of Steam Roulette Summer Sale Edition, where today I'm going to be playing Sequence, a game that I actually played a little bit before, but due to a recording error, it's so good I want to show it to you again. Now, Sequence is a bizarre game, and that's kind of what I was told going in. It's a mix of a dungeon crawler RPG slash rhythm game battle system. So pretty much I'm going to jump into the game here in a little bit. The writing's fun. There's a lot of nice banter in the game. It's pretty interesting. I'm really liking it so far. But pretty much what the game boils down to is that you have your standard RPG elements of like gear and everything, stuff that you can upgrade, stuff that you can downgrade and remake. Like for instance, you can synthesize and craft your own weapons, or you can, wow, it's bronze armor's owned by an NBA player apparently. So there's a lot of little jokes in there like that. You can ditch items to get experience, you can craft items by using experience, but maybe what the more interesting part of the game here is that you have all kinds of different spells that you can use. And how do you cast those spells? You see that little thing on the right? What you do is have to hit the buttons at the right time. Now I'm playing this with the Xbox controller, and I was pretty terrible at this game to start with, so you're going to miss some of my earlier struggles perhaps. But pretty much what you do is you go and just, well, let's see if I can practice casting this, is that you have to, let's see, 1, 2, like that. You just hit the little arrows at the right time, you cast a spell, and if things were that simple, whoa, that's not where I wanted to put that. Alright, we'll assign that there, and we will assign that down there. So there we go. Alright, so we got some damaging abilities. You cast spells to do damage, and pretty much the story of this game is that you're in a tower, and you can see that we have all kinds of different floors. Floor the first, floor the second, and eventually to floor the 7th. Do you know why you're there? No, not really, but you have a guide there who is... You have some nice conversation between them, and maybe we'll be able to see it. But for now, let's jump into the meat of the game, because you have all kinds of different things you can fight. Audrey 2, if you understand that reference, good for you. Forceps, which is a little scary looking, and Violent Dwarf. So let's start with Little Shop of Horrors right here, and we can preview the song that's actually with this. It's a pretty fast song, but pretty much what the battles involve is 3 different things. You have your damage meter, which is in the middle, and you want to hit these in order to avoid taking damage, which I'm failing at miserably. And then you'll be able to cast spells. You go to your spell area. I'm right now trying to cast a direct damage spell, and because I missed one area, I failed it. Now different color arrows do different amounts of damage, and you have to be able to jump between these. So maybe not the best game for me to just live commentate and talk over, but it's no big deal if I die. I mean, it's a big deal because you don't want to die, but... Let's go and cast Barrier, which I'm slow to do because I just realigned my spells, and I failed that cast too. One day I'm going to successfully cast a spell. One day. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then jump over here and avoid this damage just in time. Now this blue area is where you restore mana, and you see real quick you have to be good at jumping through. And you can actually use the directional pad and the face buttons to do this. You'll get used to doing that very quickly. So let's see if I can do some more damage to this guy. I don't like how much I'm getting hurt here, but if I can avoid the blue arrows, I can possibly heal here in just a moment. Yeah, you want to raise up your mana as best you can. So, Guardian Effect, I do not know what that means. Probably means that he is... Oh, shit. Okay, so apparently I'm taking damage. Oh no, that's it. So you can't actually see where the arrows go. So he just cast a spell on me and screwed me up. Yay! So this is all new to me too, so I'm probably going to die here in just a second. Unless we can get a heal off. I suck at the healing spell, especially when I miss it right away because I'm trying to avoid damage. So we're going to die and we're going to try this again. So that's neat. See some things that are new to me as well. So we are just going to try and survive as long as we can. Because if I go until the song's over... Let's restart, actually. Because I want to see if I can do a better job with this now that I kind of know what the surprise is in store. As you have to wait for your spells to charge up just a little bit, as I failed that casting. let's try this one. So that did some pretty nice damage. It does take a little bit to ramp up, but if you can hit it the right rhythm. Unfortunately, I did take a little more damage there, so I'm going to replenish my mana just a little bit. Let's see if Barrier is going to do any good this time. Probably not. Because it's supposed to be a defensive spell, but I don't know what it's defending against because I'm still taking full damage, unless it just decreases the amount of arrows. Which in that case, that's not terrible either. Damage! There we go. Oh, it still took some damage. So let's see if we can heal up here. Probably a waste of early heal, because this spell takes forever to charge. And I missed it. If you miss one arrow, you miss the cast entirely, so... There we go. Now I am definitely hurting. And this is where my timing's going to be really tested here. As I can't cast spells either all of a sudden. Probably because I don't have enough mana and I just took way more damage. Alright. So let's do it this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really would have liked to have hit that heal before. This is probably where you want to save it. Alright, so can I do a little bit more damage? Just a little bit. If I can get enough of that in, I could survive. Because it does recharge pretty well. But yeah, there's more mana than you can hit, but... Because I went the wrong way that time. Oh, I'm gonna die. Pretty close. Yep. So that's a little bit of a shame. So we're just gonna wait and see. My heal is up. Can I actually successfully heal? Oh, missed it! Alright, so I'm gonna die here. I'll show you what dying looks like. And we'll try a different guy. Because the difficulty's ramped up quite a bit. As now I'm not even paying attention to the right screen. We're gonna give it the old try, though. Gonna go down swinging. And probably eat it. Because it's pretty intense. Especially when I take 2 unnecessary damage here. So pretty much... Oh, death! How did I miss that down arrow? So, oh, I got killed by Audrey too. And I was pretty close that time. So because of that, I do get some experience for dying. And we're going to return to the safe room. We're going to try a different battle here. Because I do have decent...
What the hell was that back there? The gems were disappearing. I was getting slaughtered for a minute.
The Guardians get meaner, Kai. That was the Second's interference.
What, he can just screw with my fights whenever he wants?
Well, no. The rules stipulate that he can only do that once per battle.
Rules? Come on, who the hell is making this stuff up?
Not I. In any case, the item from that extra recipe I gave you will prevent his influencing regular battles. When you face him directly, though, it won't be quite as effective.
Wonderful.
Get used to handling that attack while you can. That's all I can say.
That's good. Let's see what she's talking about in terms of recipes here. So we get Candlestick, which does a few things. Inhibitor of the second, blocks guarding effect on the second floor. But I have to get a polish remover and a newspaper, which means I'm just going to have to probably deal with it. So let's go to the battle. Like I said, there's some good banter between these two. Let's try Forceps. As you can see, my spell's charging pretty quickly. I'm going to barrier early. And you see the different indicators that say when stuff's going. And now this one is not going as fast as the other one because this is through and through a rhythm game, so we're going to try and take advantage of the barrier since we seem to understand what it does a little bit better now. Oh, but I missed my spell because I'm used to things going so much faster. See, I do not have great rhythm, as it were. So maybe this time. 1, 2. Alright, so did a little bit of damage. And we're going to be trying this again in just a moment, just trying to avoid his hits. And I'm going to save my heal for when I really need it later on. So, 1, 2, 3. So I'll take a few hits there if that means I can hurt him and out DPS him. So let's see if we can put up a barrier again. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. And yeah, those different color arrows, if I didn't already mention it, correspond to much higher damaging attacks. So you want to try not to get hit with them while you can, so there's the Guardian effect. Good time to have barrier up. Not a great time to cast spells, but we'll go ahead and see if we can defend ourselves. So we got a little bit of a hit there. I may be able to do this one if I can actually... Okay. So apparently my D-pad for my Xbox controller is not being super responsive right now, which is not what I need. Alright, so low on mana, I'm going to have to refresh that in a moment. So see, like I said, it's a very unique game. There's a lot to jump between here, between these three screens, and I was starting so well. But just a few key misses is all it takes. So maybe I should barrier here and again. I don't know if I can cast multiple spells at the same time, but... So there's more damage. Actually didn't do a ton to him. I was kind of hoping it would. Oh no, that's the other problem with this game, is that if you cannot beat him in time... So I was doing pretty well, but ran out of time. So that sucks. But I think I got him. I think I got it some way, shape, or form. Let's retry that one. We are going to win a battle. I swear to God, we're going to win a battle. Alright, so this time we're going to go for the early barrier. Try and do some strategery here. And apparently take some really early damage. I said I was going to beat this guy. I didn't mean he was going to beat the crap out of me. So we're just going to try and be really aggressive here. And actually use my D-pad. Alright, so just try and put that down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, missed it anyway. Alright, so let's start with the tiny direct damage. That's unfortunate that I got hit that way, but I might as well just spam some damage here. Oh god. Alright. So I'm taking my lumps pretty hard. And if I'm not careful, he's going to be able to really hit me hard. He's probably going to get the Guardian ability right now while I'm trying to heal. Yes! Yeah, it's a lot of damage that he's trying to do. So there's the Guardian effect. Just gonna try and avoid the damage. And this is where I should be trying to do a better job of listening to the rhythm of the game. Because yeah, I'm just right back to where I started in terms of health. And I've got a minute left, so I've got to start thinking about doing some damage here. Alright, so tough fight. Can I do it? Okay, so got a little bit back. Alright, let's see if we can kill him. Got 22 health. Oh, almost there. Oh, it took some bad damage too. This could do it though. Yes! Got him! Barely got him, but got him. And I got a critical hit, because apparently that's a thing in this game. I didn't know. So 7 damage, I beat him, and what did I get? I got a brick and a black rock. Nothing wrong with those. And what can we do? Does that let us craft anything yet? We need a brick for the second key. We need a black rock for a trigger scroll. What does trigger scroll do? Boost following speed by 40%. Don't really know what that means. Dusk till dawn scroll, very slow yet effective HP drain. Interesting. So it lets me drain health. Okay, so we're going to do another fight here, because this is a little bit just about the battles here. I want to see if we can do Audrey too this time. It is a little bit faster. I'm going to go for the early damage prevention. Don't mind taking a few hits early. Audrey does have a lot of health though, so... Okay, good timing on the Guardian effect. I'd rather have that earlier than later. Okay, I'm getting it a little bit. Wow, I actually managed to hit him there. Now, I took a lot of damage that time, but... I'm still alive. That's the important thing. One, two. If this game were on a dance pad, I'd really be in trouble. Because if you think I'm bad at this, you should see me on a dance pad. It is not pleasant. Okay, see if we can get a fast attack. Alright, gonna get him. Assuming he doesn't get me here. Already got the Guardian effect out, so there we go. Almost. 1 health remains. This could do it. There we go. And yeah, like I said, you control the arrows. You hit them with either the face buttons or the directional pad on your controller. So, pretty interesting stuff. And I got a goblet, which is apparently a treasured item. We'll see what that means. Treasured goblet. An accessory. Reduces spell cost by 10%. A little goblin. His name is Billy. Oh, I'm not going to dissent that. That's actually really good. So I have my first active accessory. It reduces MP that I need. So that's great. Blank spot. Seriously, it's totally blank. That's nice. There's a lot of little jokes like this just kind of in the game. Let's see. I could craft chainmail. An inhibitor wouldn't be terrible. But let's see here. I have to sacrifice experience to make this, though. So how much experience do I want to ditch? Could drop myself all the way back to level 3. We'll go with... Whoa, goodness. Well, we'll go to 85% success rate. Drop myself down 1 level. Can we get chainmail? 15% chance of failure. You sent the chainmail. Yay! So that's how crafting works. I do lose health for that, but I do gain some mana, which is nice. These are Silas and... Okay, and we can go back to level 4, because pretty much your experience is your currency in this game. So, that's kind of how that works. And I'm pretty happy with my spell set right now. So we're just going to do... I'm glad that I've actually gotten to see some other battles here. I'm playing on medium difficulty, because I am musically challenged and stubborn. Let's see here. 4 steps and Violent Dwarf. This is probably going to kill me, but we're going to give it a attempt or two at this. I just mainly want to show you what this game's all about. And like I said, it's pretty interesting. And I'm going to take a little bit of damage there, but my goal is just to try and get him started. And if I was better, I could actually skip through some of these things. But I'm still not that great at some of this stuff. The barrier's pretty effective at actually stopping. So I'm low on MP, so I'm going to have to farm that back up in just a moment. So it's kind of clicking for me right now. A little bit. Those are famous last words, though. And there's the Guardian effect. Now, the Guardian effect bothered me there mainly because of the slowdown. But as you hear these songs a little more, because we do kind of have some repetition there, you do get used to them. So I want to definitely avoid that. Put barrier down again. But I got to start thinking about doing more damage, because I don't have a lot of time. Alright, so... gonna do some direct damage here. 1, 2... Nope, missed it. That's not good, because I'm running out of time. We're gonna have to do this. For some reason, I have no problem hitting that spell. But apparently I do have problems looking and seeing which screen's actually gonna hurt me. Okay, so 19 seconds. I don't think I'm gonna do it. No, I cannot win. Alright, so I took too much time being defensive there and not enough time actually fighting. So, we're going to try Dwarfy Dwarf one more time, and I'm really just going to go balls out trying to hit him because he's violent, you can tell by his red beard. Alright, so I do get a little bit of experience. I don't get any points there, but yeah, this is Sequence. It's a fun game. I'm pretty sure I actually got it on a bundle instead of whatever it was. Like, I may have gotten it on a Steam sale, I may have gotten it on a bundle, I'm not sure. But it was recommended to me before because it is kind of a weird game. And unfortunately I miscast there, so I took way more damage than I should have. Okay, so probably should have cast right there. I can squeeze in some of these things. Gotta just farm some MP a little bit. And hopefully you don't get the Guardian effect too soon. And see, I could be sneaking in MP right now, so that's all points of the game that I can be improving on. But so far, probably going to get a Guardian effect here in just a moment. Fortunately, slowdown didn't bother me too much that time. But I'm going to need some mana here momentarily. So we're doing a little bit better this time. Still got to watch and keep pressing on the damage though. Can't afford those kind of screw-ups right now, not with 41 seconds left. So definitely don't want that red arrow to hit me. So I could take him out here. Oh, missed it! Okay. I had that in the bag and I just choked. And if I'm not careful here, I'm gonna die, so... No idea how I got that. Oh, can I get it? Can I get it? No, I can't cast it! Oh, shit. Alright, well, we're going to give this one more shot as Dwarf kills me by the end of the music. Oh, man. See, I really want y'all to be able to see maybe just some other little witty banter between the people. So we're going to try this battle one more time. If I do it, great. If I don't, I don't. But either way, we're going to have fun doing it, I guess. So no time for barriers. No time for healing. So we are just going to try and be more active here. Because I would have had it had I actually been casting more. Oh wow, I've never missed that spell before. So this is interesting because it does kind of make you choose what damage do you want to take. Okay, I don't have a lot of mana left, so I need to figure that out. Unfortunately, taking way too much damage, but... Guardian effect, poor timing. Nope. So that was a key one right there. A little later in the match where it's... I'm low on mana. I pretty much can't screw up now. And I said I can't screw up and I just screwed up. So yeah, this is probably curtains for me. You know what? Rage quit. Let's do it one more time. Don't want to waste y'all's time here, but like I said, this is going to be the actual legit last attempt. I'll take 1 damage, whatever. Fuck it. Trying to be a machine here. So my phone, of course, is choosing to go off now. That's okay. That's what voicemail's for. So pardon that extra rhythm right there in the background. Very poor time to take a bunch of damage. Okay, so I don't think this fight's happening. I probably could do it if I wasn't talking on top of it, but... Alright, so let's try and get some of this stuff done. Got to be way more proactive here. I'm not doing nearly enough damage to this guy. Okay. Well, yeah, we're gonna lose here. I don't have enough time to kill him. All right, 8 damage. I'm not gonna have enough to cast stuff. 44 seconds and 33 health. I do not have the damage capabilities to do that. Alright, well. Too many missed casts. Gotta get that recharge going. Can I get it in 10 seconds? It's gonna be really fucking close. Oh, missed it! Oh, crap, that would have done it too. Oh, well. You know what? That's a sequence for you, though. It's if you have no rhythm like me, it's a much more challenging game. But yeah, this is a fun game to pick up on Steam. If it's on the sale, by all means. It's weird, but in a good way. I definitely would recommend it, but we're going to go to the safe room for now. And just sort of lick our wounds and figure out what we want to do next. So that's Way to Fail with another edition of Steam Roulette. I hope you all enjoyed it. Feel free to leave any comments just about the game in general. And I will see you all next time with another game. And hopefully, whether you're watching this during a Steam sale or not, hope you all are learning to enjoy some new games that have at least been sitting in my library and I've left neglected. So take care.